Moving on. Are the feds trying to off R. Kelly? Are the feds trying to unalive R. Kelly? I ain't gonna use the K word, but the reason I'm asking that is because there was a report that came out, ladies and gentlemen. There's a report that came out from R. Kelly's lawyers, actually. Look at this. So right here it says, let me see. It says R. Kelly's lawyers say prison officials tried to plot his murder. Request release. So R. Kelly's lawyers are requesting his release after an alleged murder for hire plot in North Carolina prison. Wow, I didn't even know he was there. It says R. Kelly, he's 58 now. 58-year-old singer has been serving a 30-year sentence for racketeering. Federal officers. So they said this. They said federal officers have solicited the murder of R. Kelly because he intends to expose the corruption underlying his federal prosecutions. We have filed our motion to make sure that they fail. R. Kelly's attorney said the only thing that can protect R. Kelly behind the prison walls now is the fact that the world is watching, and we will call on all the courts and President Trump to help put an end to the corruption that now threatens Mr. Kelly's life. The Bureau of Prisons declined to comment on the pending litigation or matters that are the subject of legal proceedings. They said Kelly's team provided a sworn statement from an inmate named Michael Stein or McKeel, saying the officials offered to release him amid his terminal illness in exchange for Kelly's murder. Stein, a leader of the Aryan Brotherhood, alleged he was previously directed to order beatings and killings by a prison official who also ordered the killing of R. Kelly. Stein said he was transferred in March to the Federal Correctional Institute facility in Butner, North Carolina, where Kelly is being held, placed in the same unit. Once Stein carried out the killing, he claimed officials said he would be allowed to escape the facility, and though he'd be charged with murder, evidence would be mishandled, resulting in no conviction. However, according to Stein's declaration, he had a change of heart and told Kelly about the plot. Kelly's lawyers also claimed that in June, a second inmate with the Aryan Brotherhood was directed to kill both Stein and Kelly. So, man, that's some crazy stuff right there. Now, this is all going on. The reason that I'm looking at it, I don't know what to believe. If this is happening, R. Kelly, they're trying to get him out of jail. But the thing is, I looked at it like this. I'm like, is R. Kelly trying to get the Tory Lanez treatment? Is R. Kelly trying to get the Tory Lanez treatment since it's hot right now? And the reason I'm saying this is because Tory Lanez got stabbed up, damn near to death. Both his lungs collapsed. He was stabbed up so bad he had to be transported out of the jail hospital to another hospital for treatment. And I don't even know how he's doing right now. But what happened? As soon as that happened, his lawyers went in and everybody was saying that he needs to be free. He didn't really shoot Megan. He's there unjustly, all of that stuff. So my thing is, maybe, I think that R. Kelly's lawyers saw that was going on and was like, you know what? Let's try to get Kells up out of jail. Let's say his life is threatened and he needs to be out of jail, or maybe this will spark up some stuff to get the appeal going. I don't know. Now, this is my thing, man. I think that could have been the thing. Now, if this is really true and the feds are trying to unalive R. Kelly, that's some serious stuff. What reasoning would they have to actually do it if he's serving all the time in jail already? I just don't know. That's why I'm not putting it past the feds to do this, but I'm also looking at it like, okay, ironically, this is coming after the Tory Lanez thing, because there have been politicians and people that really are trying to get Tory Lanez out of jail right now. So R. Kelly's team could have been plotting and looking at that and being like, hey, we need to get on that. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a lot of attention. So maybe they came up with this story to try to get Kells up out of jail. I don't know. But it's very ironic that this is happening just a few weeks later after the Tory situation. Is R. Kelly just trying to get out of jail because of that? Or is somebody really trying to off R. Kelly? My only thing is, what reason would they have to do it? What reasoning would they have? Because I put my tinfoil Koofy hat on all the time, and I just don't know what reasoning they would have to unalive R. Kelly. Were they saying that he's about to expose some truth and corruption and all that other stuff? That's interesting. I could say that's real interesting if he's going to talk about it. But prayers up for R. Kelly, because even though I don't care what you feel about him, I'm not wishing death on him, and I hope death doesn't come to him. I don't think he was rightfully prosecuted anyway. You know, and if you watch Resby, you already know how I feel about that. He was falsely prosecuted for sure. He shouldn't be in jail for what he's in jail for. But those people say he should be in jail for having sex with underage girls on video. That was back in like the early 2000s. He was found not guilty of that, and we saw the video, so that's what he should be locked up for. But this whole thing that he's being locked up for now, like that whole thing, they railroaded R. Kelly. So if he was to get killed by them and he's in jail for no reason, and he was actually railroaded, that's messed up and he should be out. But on the flip side, how I'm looking at this, it looks like he might be trying to do the Tory Lanez thing, since it looks like it's working for Tory Lanez. We shall see, though. You know, that's interesting. But y'all let me know in the comments what you think about that. All right.